안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to Wednesday's edition of The Culture Wave. I'm Kwon-Soa in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects and stay up to date with K-entertainment, K-eSports, K-food, K-everything. And we're going to do all of that with our co-host Walter Lee. Hello, Walter.
Hello, so it's lovely to be here, and hello everyone at home. I have plenty of K-entertainment updates, so stick around for that.
And we're also joined by Arirang's news features reporter Eun-hee. Welcome, Eun-hee.
Welcome,
Hello,
Amy.
Hello, Soa. Hello, Walter. Hello, everyone. I'm Arirang's news features reporter.
So, Eun-hee, today you're going to talk about eSports, which is, I know that you're really into eSports, something you like to talk about. What is it?
Yes, exactly. So today I brought another eSports-related story, which is one of my favorite hobbies. But what happens when gaming becomes more than just a hobby? And that is exactly what I want to share today, as now students can transform that hobby into careers. And I will also be sharing about how careers in gaming is being shaped. So let's take a look. At first glance, students playing esports games may seem like they're just having fun. But this is actually part of an university course. Above all, understanding games is essential. This is a game practice room, something you don't typically find at regular universities. Many students have once dreamed of becoming professional esports players, but as they dive deeper into the world of gaming, they realize that success in esports comes in many forms.
I started playing the game League of Legends in high school, and I ranked 33rd in the country at the highest challenger level. I received pro offers and joined a training academy, but soon realized how competitive the scene was. So I decided to pursue a related career and become a game analyst and tournament organizer.
Many South Korean universities are turning gaming into an academic and professional field, opening doors to a variety of careers. As esports gains popularity, many players invest significant time and effort, but never reach the pro level. However, education in this field can open new opportunities for them. Most importantly, it can provide a fresh start for pro gamers who are often known for having short career spans. Behind esports star players and tournaments, key roles include global event organizers, content marketers, team coaches, and media professionals who share players' performances with the public.
Our curriculum trains students to become professionals in areas such as planning and organizing esports tournaments, as well as game programming for gaming companies.
I chose to pursue a degree in esports because I love it, and I feel it suits my strength. Also, I believe it's a growing industry.
Dongyang University's campus, located just outside of Seoul, is home to the first 4-year esports program in the metropolitan area, while many other universities are also embracing the growing esports industry by offering training for talented individuals.
Eun-hee, when we say esports, many people think of tournaments or famous players like Faker. But because South Korea is now really a powerhouse in this industry, I guess it's really important to look behind the scenes that make all of this possible, right?
Yes, and that is exactly what I did. And as I mentioned in my article, not everyone can become this world-famous pro gamer. And just like the gamer you mentioned, Faker, we call him legendary.
Right.
So to quote the professor I spoke to, being a player can even be considered one of the smallest fields in esports. And I even found out that there are academies that assist students with university admissions. For example, Dongyang University collaborates with the Dongsim Esports Academy, one of the largest in the country, to offer education programs.
I'm 30, and back in my day, it seemed so strange that people were going to make money off esports one day. It almost seemed like a joke. I remember reading a magazine saying you can get paid for these making or playing video games, but it's so interesting as it's, people are educating and transforming career paths and creating new exciting opportunities for students.
Yes, definitely, I agree. And on that note, there's another important development I want to share, which is that just last month, a forum was held to discuss introducing eSport curriculums into middle and high schools. Co-hosted by a National Assembly member and the Korea eSports Association, the 2025 School eSports Forum brought together leaders from the government and education sectors to explore new policies. These discussions focused on improving the sustainability of the esports industry, creating better esports environments in schools, and changing society's view on esports as an educational tool. The Korea Esports Association plans to launch several initiatives, starting with a nationwide middle and high school esports tournament, so make sure to keep you updated with any news.
Oh, wow, even middle school and high school. That's like a dream come true for kids out there that want to, work in this industry. Well, we're looking forward to your updates in esports, Inni, and thank you for today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And time now for our daily dose of K-Enter News with Walter Lee. And Walter, we have some great news for BTS fans out there, especially for Jimin fans.
Exactly. A huge congratulations to BTS's Jimin, who has won the K-pop Song of the Year award at the iHeartRadio Music Awards with the title track Who, off his second solo album, Muse. Now, the iHeartRadio Music Awards is an award ceremony that is hosted by the US online radio broadcaster iHeartRadio. So, having won as part of BTS for 7 consecutive years at this awards show, Jimin secured his first trophy as a solo artist this year. Meanwhile, Who, the song, has remained on the Billboard Hot 100 in the main US singles chart now for 33 weeks consecutively, making it the longest K-pop charting song the longest song. Now, according to the latest chart released on Tuesday, Jimin's Who climbed 12 spots from the previous week to rank 29. So he is now the leader of the K-pop record.
So congratulations to Jimin. Let's see for how long this record will go for.
Yes.
And now some big news regarding K-pop girl group Twice, headlining a big event in the US.
A very big event, in fact. So on Tuesday, K-pop super girl group Twice were announced as one of the headliners at Lollapalooza Chicago 2025. Now, a large music festival that's held in the US every year that attracts around over 100,000 people attendees per day. Now, it's not known exactly which day they'll be on, but the festival goes over about a couple of days, 4 days, from July 31st to August 3rd. Now, they also won't be the only K-pop group to perform at this festival, as Boys Next Door, Cat's Eye, Kickflip, and K-rock band Extraordinary Heroes, will also be performing. Now, Twice continue to solidify their status as stadium artists. Now, last year they became the first overseas female artist to hold a solo concert at the Nissan Stadium in Yokohama, Japan. In April coming up, Twice are also set to appear as special guests at Coldplay's Music of the Spheres World Tour concert held here right in South Korea.
Another great achievement for K-pop and for Twice, of course. Now, Walter, let's shift over to K-drama now.
Yes, an exciting K-drama. Hyperknife is the title of the new K-drama, a hot new medical drama starring Park Eun-bin and Sol Kyung-gu, is released on Wednesday, meaning today. Hyperknife is a medical thriller that follows Seok, played by Park Eun-bin, a once promising genius doctor, as she reunites with her former mentor, Do-ki, who plays by Sol Kyung-gu, who was responsible for her downfall. Now, this actually leads to a rivalry, and obviously a lot of fights go on. Anyway, during the press conference held on Monday, Park Eun-bin expressed her gratitude, saying, "If it weren't for Sol Kyung-gu, I would not have been able to see this project through to the end. I relied on him a lot and his generosity and generously supported me in every way. Thanks to him, I was able to act freely. And Hyperknife is available on Disney Plus, as I said, as of today.
Right, Park Eun-bin, she's not only an amazing actress, but she's also very humble because she actually, when she debuted, it was in 1996, and Seol Kyung-gu did in 1993. So she already has debuted almost 30 years ago, but she's yet so humble, like making this gratitude to actor Seol Kyung-gu. So I found that very interesting as well.
It's very interesting.
But thank you very much, Walter, for those updates.
Thank you
Stick
very
around.
much.
And now it's time for our AR anchor, Ari, to give us some more interesting culture news. Take it away, Ari.
Hello and welcome to your AI guide to the latest cultural updates from Korea. Here's our top story. To mark the 60th anniversary of the normalization of bilateral relations between Korea and Japan, the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism, in collaboration with the Korea Craft and Design Foundation and the Korean Cultural Center, has launched an event in Tokyo, Japan, promoting the exchange of traditional culture between the two countries. The event will have exhibitions, seminars and activities for visitors, featuring food, clothing and games, as well as deeply cultural aspects of both countries. Its opening ceremony on March 19th will have a solo kayagam performance of Sonamu written by Japanese composer Minoru Miki, and a traditional Korean court dance and hanbok fashion show. The event will run for 2 weeks until April 2nd. Welcoming the season of spring, Jeju Island will be launching a special travel week campaign for 10 days from March 28th to April 6th. Promoting the island's scenic locations of spring flowers and various cultural events highlighting must-visit spots. This comes amid the global popularity of the recently released Netflix original series, When Life Gives You Tangerines, to spark a rebound in the stagnant tourism industry of the island. Visitors participating in a stamp tour exploring the island's famous tangerines, Indo-Pacific bottlenose dolphins and camellia flowers at the on-location spots from the K-drama will have the chance to win a flight ticket to Jeju through a lottery. Various interactive and social networking activities, as well as discount offers, will be available. The annual Bosong Tea Festival will be held at the hub of the domestic tea industry, the Korea Tea Culture Park, and the Bosong Green Tea Field in Bosong-gun, Jeollanam-do Province, with 120,000 visitors in 2024. The Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism has designated the Bosong Tea Festival a major cultural tourism festival representative of the region. This year's festival returns from May 2nd to 6th to attract visitors, but also to boost the tea industry. There will be various tasting and interactive events, including a tea party, green tea therapy, and even a tea-based beverage developing competition. That's all from me. Stay tuned to the Culture Wave.
Gochujang, doenjang, and ganjang, or chili paste, soybean paste, and soy sauce, are 3 traditional Korean fermented sauces that are essential in Korean cuisine, or hansik. These K sauces are recently getting more and more attention in the US and are known for their health benefits and deep taste. Let's hear more about the local response with today's K correspondent, Suji Kim, a Korean language teacher in Irvine, California. Hello, Suji.
Hello, Susie.
Hi.
So, Suji, it's been a while. So how have you been? Why don't we start with a brief introduction of yourself for our viewers who might have missed your segment a little while ago.
Sure. I blinked and it's March. Thank you so much for having me today. I'm Susie Kim, and I teach Korean language and culture at Korean American Center in Orange County. With March already here, I would like to provide a brief update. The Korean American Center recently hosted a Squid Game night, which took place just last Friday and drew a good crowd. We danced to the song 둥글게 둥글게 and engaged in traditional games such as 딱지치기, 공기, 구슬 따먹기, and 윷놀이. I was so thrilled that we could share Korean excitement with our students.
So we see that the popularity of Squid Game and also traditional games is on the rise in the US, and so is the popularity of K-food. And it seems like interest in traditional Korean fermented sauces has gone up as well. So is this really the case? Do you see that around you? And if yes, why do you think so?
The Korean cuisine with the balance of sweet, sour, salty, and spicy flavors, as well as the variety of textures, are growing in popularity in America due to a growing appreciation for authentic Korean flavors and also increased accessibility to ingredients. So when I mention appreciation for authentic Korean flavors, it implies that people enjoy eating Korean food and attempting to prepare it at home. The appeal of K-drama has led viewers to search for the richer dishes. For example, after you watch Itaewon Class, now you want to make sundubujjigae at home. In the past, Korean food was regarded as a component of Asian cuisine, typically enjoyed in restaurants. Nevertheless, its current popularity has motivated people to cook at home. And also the availability of key ingredients like gochujang, doenjang, and kanjang has changed dramatically. Not long ago, those interested in cooking Korean dishes had to rely on Asian specialty grocery stores. In contrast, today's consumers can conveniently purchase most ingredients from Amazon or local grocery stores. And also the public's perception of Korean cuisine has shifted a lot very positively, with K-food evolving to be a mainstream trend with great attention from Americans.
Interesting.
You mentioned kanjang, gochujang, and doenjang before. Like in particular, we've heard that there is a growing interest in K-traditional fermented sauces among health-conscious millennials as well as the Gen Z consumers. Have you, or any of your students, when you teach them, who have come to learn Korean, shown interest in that?
Yeah, sure. So in America, within the MZ consumer demographic, a sizable segment follows a vegetarian and vegan diet, which need to have alternative protein such as beans. And this has contributed to the widespread popularity of Korean jang, which is a bean-based product among American vegans. Korean cuisine provides an attractive options for MZ consumers, and this is why there are many Korean cookbooks available in bookstores. And many YouTubers introduce how to use tongs for Korean cooking. And TikTokers also show off how to make Korean dishes using Korean jang. And at our center, we occasionally conduct cooking classes where students acquire knowledge of Korean dishes and how to incorporate Korean ingredients. Recently, one of our teachers, 유정 선생님, hosted bulgogi cooking class and shared how to use kanjang to marinate bulgogi, and students really enjoyed it. And our students love Korean food, and sometimes they share their recipes, such as beef soup with a little bit of gochujang as a kick, or tofu dish using gochujang.
Sounds fantastic. Now, Suzy, earlier you mentioned that people don't have to go to Asian supermarkets anymore to buy Korean food ingredients. So you said that you went to a local supermarket yourself to check out traditional Korean sauces there. So what appear to be the most popular K sauces in these local supermarkets?
I am super delighted to share my excitement about finding gochujang and tteokbokki at our local store.
Nice.
Wow.
So yeah, this is Trader Joe's. I visited several local stores in Irvine. As anticipated, the Korean grocery store presented diverse range of varieties in any genre. It's really full section. But typical American grocery stores, on the other hand, usually carry gochujang, this kind of gochujang, or like this kind of gochujang you can purchase from American grocery store. But it was hard to find any doenjang or any soy sauce. So I can say significantly gochujang is the most accessible among these three jangs.
I see.
I'm quite interested. A long time ago, it said that Westerners were not good at eating spicy food, but gochujang is very well put in a lot of food here in Korea. What are some of the most popular Korean dishes that use traditional fermented sauces and that are being well received by American palates?
So let's go one by one. For the dish with 된장찌개 is most well received by Americans. So when you go to Korean barbecue restaurant, and they usually serve the hot pot of 된장찌개, and people really like it. And also people like 쌈장 for the wrapping beef or pork with the red lettuce. And for the dish with gochujang, probably bibimbap is the most popular dish. A couple of years ago, I went to trip to North Carolina, which is East Coast. And we went to this local, very small vegan restaurant, and they served bibimbap, American version, with gochujang, cooked by American chef. It was really good, and it was such a unique experience for me. Oh, American cooked bibimbap now. And tteokbokki is also very popular. So this one, I didn't know it's in the store. One of my American friends who loves Korean food told me when Trader Joe started to sell tteokbokki. And for the dish with 간장, bulgogi and galbi is still #1 popular dish. Or fried chicken with garlic soy sauce is also popular. And japchae is also well received for Americans.
Now, you mentioned gochujang, doenjang, and 간장. Those are now familiar to a lot of Americans. But what about 청국장? Because this is not an easy one for even some Koreans, because 청국장 is a fermented soybean paste which ferments faster and tastes much deeper than doenjang. So is that something that people in the US have tried before?
Yeah. Oh, well, we all know this is very nutritious food, but I would say we are not there yet. Maybe for those who have experience to eat 청국장 in Korea, they know the authentic taste and they want to try it here. But maybe because of the strong smell, it's not popular yet.
We're not there yet, but maybe in the future, if people have 청국장 in some K-drama, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
Jimin, please eat 청국장.
Good idea.
Yes, it's a very, very strong smell. But we'd also like to know how traditional fermented K sauces are being adapted to local tastes. Do you know any unique recipes?
So a while ago, TGI Fridays advertised a Korean steak taco, which is kind of Korean Mexican food. And also Roy Choi's Kogi barbecue is famous for spiced pork tacos with gochujang sauce. And in our local, there is a poke bowl, which is Hawaiian rice bowl restaurant, where served gochujang as an option for the sauce. It's fun to see more gochujang as an option for the sauce in many places.
Right. And last but not least, Suji, which Korean dishes using jang would you recommend for our international viewers who have never tried K fermented sauces before?
So I love cooking. I'm very passionate about cooking and trying to be creative with ingredients. So I encourage you to think outside the box. Such as I use doenjang to create a honey doenjang sauce that pairs perfectly well with roasted carrot or grilled veggies. And I also enjoy using soy sauce to saute eggplant. And additionally, I love to using 초고추장, like vinegar gochujang, with steamed vegetables like bok choy. As gochujang was introduced to US, it was often referred to as Korean ketchup. So where do you use ketchup? Just replace the gochujang. So now it's time to explore how you can use this Korean ketchup with gochujang, and perhaps you will discover the bold flavor of gochujang. Okay, let's stay healthy by using 3 fantastic jang creatively.
I would love to see a lot of variety of foods worldwide that are combined with Korea's jangs. As you said, Suji, there's so much to explore. And so thank you very much, Suji, for connecting with us today. And let's hope that Korea's jang culture penetrates deeper into overseas cuisines like the US. Thank you.
Thank you, Susie.
Thank you so much for having me. Bye.
And thank you, Walter, as always. I hope you didn't smell the cheonggukjang in the studio because I actually had cheonggukjang for lunch today.
I had cheonggukjang actually 2 days ago. So it's fine.
Okay, we're both fans of that. Let's hope that this will also be something that foreigners can try out.
Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe
one day. And thank you, Walter, for all of your updates today. See you next time.
See you next time.
Thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Culture Wave for your daily dose of K-culture issues. Thanks for watching.